excited again, forgot to record. We will be pulling all these control arms out. Already got the sway bar unhooked. I got this lower control arm unhooked as much as I could. Can't really see over here, but we got this side control arm loosened, but this lower control arm is in the way, so I gotta move that before I can move that out of the way. Here's the difference between the lower control arm. This is the old one that I am replacing versus the new one. They're like still pretty straight. Just this one is broken right there, bent right here. This one's all straight, so we'll be replacing with this one. Here is the new control arm, upper control arm. Here's the old one, just a little bit bent. Look at that thing. Oh, I hope this is not how one of my rods are, but we'll see. Yeah, we're just still going at it. I got the knuckle off. It's a very interesting design. Knuckle comes off this part with all the connections, and then this shield goes right over it. And when the bearing with the hub, none of my cars actually had this before, so this is kind of new for me. What I'm used to these two being connected. New shield on. There's the old shield. I got this other control arm out. Yep. It's supposed to look like that. Like I said earlier, I hope my rods don't look like this. So we got this another old control arm off. And by the looks of it right here, the paint peeled. So normally when paint peels, it bent there. This side obviously doesn't have it. But also these little tips right here. This one's bent, this one's not. This is the new one. Literally looks like a rod. That's hilarious. I'm pretty much done for today. Got live groups going on, gotta go to that. So we got all the old parts off. Bent. I believe I already showed you guys. So now we're just putting everything back on. Probably won't finish that tonight. This is still day 2. I got back from the thing I had to do, so I had some extra time, so I'm working here. So I got the upper control arm on already. I need a couple more things to do. Probably won't get on the ground today, but we're definitely getting closer. Look who decided to show up. Hey Smokey, how's it going? He's my helper. Smokey. So, we got all the control arms on, the brake on, the disc on, the rotor. I mean, it's getting later. I didn't know it was already like 11, but it's already 11 o'clock at night. And well, we got all this on. It looks definitely more in center than before. Brakes on. I mean, we're pretty much ready to raise it up, put the tires on and get it rolling so we could rebuild the engine. Here are all the parts that I got rid of and replaced. This one was bent here. I probably could have just bent it back, but the piece was like 10 bucks. So here's this control arm. It's not supposed to be like that, obviously. It's supposed to be straight. It's broken right there, that's why we got a new one. And this one, that looks like a bent rod. My rim was bent, well, is bent on the ZL1. So I got myself a new rim yesterday. Ever since I was putting on the control arms, it's been about a week. This is the new rim I got from Spalding. I believe it's the same. Well, this is the old one right here. Yeah, I don't think you can really reuse that. Going to Arthur's shop and putting this tire onto this rim. Probably just gonna recycle that rim at this point. There's nothing else I could do with it. I'm gonna be going to Arthur's. He's currently working on his X6M, putting the engine back in. He did BMW maintenance. I am in the little van, rims in the back, and we will be on the way to him. So we pulled up to Arthur's shop, and well, let's see what he's doing. Arthur, what are you doing?
Putting the last piece before we put the motor back in, the crankshaft.
So Arthur got, I guess, the transmission engine back together, putting it all into the X6M.
Enemy spotted. So then we could bring my car here and do exact same thing what we're doing with this. But this time it's not maintenance. It actually needs to be done because it's blown. The ZL1 will not be maintenance. So we debeaded the tire. So we pulled the tire off. Here's the bent rim. That's definitely not supposed to be like that. That's a pretty big dent.
I don't know what they hit or how they hit, but they definitely hit something.
It's a big hole.
Wow.
Well, the only thing this tire's good for, this rim is good for, is recycle. Now time to put that on that.
Yep. There it is. Here's that. Now pumping up the tire. Dude, all it took was 9 PSI to seat it. That's pretty darn good. Dang, dude, that's literally insane. 9 PSI for it to seat. Wow. Oh yeah, sure. Throw these on the ZL1 and the ZL1's rolling.
Well, we got it done. Out with the old, in with the new.
I think we're done for today. Just cut to whenever I put on the tires.
All we got left, well, I mean, we still have the quarter panel to fix, but now the engine rebuild. Engine rebuild will be next. There will be a lot of videos about that. I will be like vlogging just like this, just recording pretty much everything I do to it. Thank you guys for watching the vlog of putting the car together and being able to get it rolling. Stay tuned for the engine rebuild stuff that will be next. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Peace.